finding all the crabs and working with the teachers, working with the younger ones, some of the older ones, and just getting to know about the sea and sea life.
The rock pooling. Finding new creatures. Exploring the rocks. The rock pool rambles we do. So sometimes we found some cushion starfish and stuff like that, and weird things. I liked that we made the fire. The marshmallows on the fire. Roast marshmallows.
Now this was washed up opposite Looe Island about 3 weeks ago, and it had this little message just explaining that there are a lot of people out there that are concerned about where things float when they're in the oceans, and especially litter. So what they did is they tried a little experiment. They popped a little note in the bottle, set it adrift in Canada, which is all the way over the Atlantic Ocean, and it washed up here. But it just goes to show that if we throw things in the sea here, it can go to anywhere in the world. All the oceans are linked together, so whatever we put in our oceans here possibly could end up anywhere in the world. And likewise, anything.
We have to look after the beach and pick up the rubbish.
Can anybody tell me whether it gets warmer down there or whether it's warmer on the surface when you go swimming in the sea? It's on the top. It's when the sun shines on the top, that top layer can be warm, and then when you dive down you just really do feel it getting colder and colder.
So you've seen a few animals now. So what sort of tricks do they have to help them survive where there's no light, where it's very, very cold? Did you see any animals down there that had tentacles? Octopus and octopuses and squids also live that far down, and animals that far down need to have some sort of trick to gather food. So some of them have great big long tentacles. What other little tricks did our animals that far down?
A six-legged deep-sea creature.
So that's its light, is it?
then it turns around. The stuff that we do sometimes, like indoors, where we create like our own deep sea creatures and stuff. And that is like a flashing light, so like. They're like a telephone. Yeah, but a flashing telephone.
You've really captured these anglerfish very well. Tell us about your creature.
And starfish as well. So you're all very good at looking in rock pools. Today we're going to look on the beach. Now, on the beach we'll find evidence of animals that we haven't found so far. So animals that live maybe a little further out to sea, or animals that live on the rocks that we can't explore. Basically animals that don't live in the rock pools. Now, they're not going to be live animals, they're going to be dead. So what they leave behind are going to be...
Fossils.
Not fossils. What do we find a lot of on the beach? Shells, well done. So when animals die, they leave their shells behind. So we're going to go down onto the shore and collect as many different types of shells as we can, put them in the big bucket, and then at the end we'll have a little look-see at how many different shells we've found on the beach. But it's not just shells. Anything that you find on the beach, we'll try and collect.
A mermaid's purse.
Mermaid's purse, so that we won't find a shark, but we'll find evidence that there are sharks in the sea.
Cuttlefish. Bone.
Brilliant. So cuttlefish, so although we don't find the cuttlefish, we might find evidence on the beach that there were cuttlefish around.
Dead crab.
A dead crab. So we might find dead animals that are evidence again that other animals are around. So I think we're all eager to get down on the beach. But of all the shells here, what have we got the most of on our beach? Limpets on Downderry. He's got some words as well as drawings to describe his shell. So he's got it's smelly, it's dead, it's rough.
Well, basically, a cuttle.
Did you measure it? Yeah. And how many centimetres is it? 3 centimetres.
And it's 1 centimetre.
What have we got a lot more of on this side? We'll do colour. So this is the artist side then. So I think you're right. It's best to have a little bit of an artist and a little bit of a scientist when we're out and about recording. And together we've got all this information that we brought off the beach last week. So well done. Loads of stuff.
Learning how to catch crabs and fish and stuff like that.
Rock pooling, because even though I haven't found any crabs yet, I'm just trying to keep on finding one.
What is it?
It's a sea pea, and it rolls up like a pea.
And it's a bit like a...
Woodlouse.
Quite hard to see, isn't it? Very small.
Yeah. Mummy and me, we found both of the starfish and learnt all about the hermit crabs. I liked the bit where I saw that rockling. I learnt that different types of crabs have different numbers of legs.
There's a lot of types of crabs and a lot of types of sea animals.
That crabs can grow new shells. And some crab legs come off and then they grow new ones. Learning what types of crabs and starfishes and learning new creatures. That we shouldn't pick up mummy crabs if they have eggs.
How to tell a rockling from other types, because it's got small barbs. The starfish usually hide under rocks, in seaweed and quite a lot in dark places.
We need to look after the sea creatures.